Hi everybody, this is Rosa Sharon and I'm back again with just another review. It's not a review on a book per se, it's more of a review of a festival that I attended over the weekend. And I've been to Hippie Fest before in Tipton, and I learned that the festival was actually birthed in Michigan, of all places, because the juggler Clark was actually from Michigan. And he was handsome, but I was too shy to actually, come up to him and ask him if he was attached to anybody, because I don't want to seem like the predatory type. So I kind of lay low and left him be to do his craft and admire him from afar. But it was a splendid festival. I had a blast. I still have, I don't know if you can see, oh, I guess my stamp is gone. I had a stamp on my hand. It was a happy face, and from where it was put on my hand, it looked like it had an auspicious mark. I thought, oh, how telling. How very auspicious. You knew I was going to do that. Intended pun. But I just had the time of my life. I met so many interesting people, just free-spirited sorts that are much like me. And my surrogate brother took over 800 photos at this thing, unpaid, but he did it for fun. But here's the kicker. When he does stuff like this, for, the fun of it, just because he can, people will become interested, and they go to the website once he gives them his business card, and they'll click on the link, and then they'll be taken to SmugMug, another account of his, and they can get whatever print they want, and they're very reasonable. And I thought, there you go. I mean, it sells itself, and he makes a little bit off of that. We're going to be busy this weekend doing a shoot as well. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a laid-back weekend, but the festival was amazing as usual. They had a Janis Joplin impersonator. She was unbelievable, just incredibly talented, terrific. If you didn't know, if I had my eyes closed, I'm like, it's Janis has come back to life. It was so cool. And they had a guy there who was Christian, and he sang, and he was good too. We were there for 2 days. We were there for both days. We came in late because my surrogate brother, he had to do saturation and different kind of color corrections to pictures he had taken before and other events. So it took him like an hour to get through all that. So it was kind of boring and kind of annoying, but I thought, hey, we'll get there when we get there. So I'll let him go about his work, and then just let things kind of ride and leave things, let it be. We got there about 7 o'clock when things were shutting down, and Gypsy Joe was closing down, and we didn't get any coffee. We had to go into town, and we got some ice. We car camped, and we met some really very incredible, interesting, intriguing, and wonderful people when we were there. We met a couple that they were going to get married, and they spoke about this being their first Hippie Fest and them not being able to blink because their lemon shake-ups were selling so incredibly well, but they were using a different form of sweetener. They weren't using cane sugar. I forget what they were using, but they had more than one food truck, so yeah, both of them were super busy. We met people from Tennessee. We met people who had been to Burning Man. We met just all kinds of people, and it seemed like, for the most part, a lot of them were from Tipton, and others were from Michigan, because, like I said, that was the origin of the festival itself, which I didn't know at the time. I thought, oh, it was a nice little afterthought, and answer to a question that I had had since first year I had gone. So Hippie Fest has been going on for a while. It's not a new thing, but it's a lot of fun. If you are a photographer and you like getting really super, just stunning photography and color, it's all about color here. And I was dressed up. I had my tie-dye on from my high school days from Decca. It said fall in love with life and drink it from a fountain. I had that, and that one's super popular. That one I've worn to many different places, and when I wore it in Oregon to my family reunion, everybody loved it there. I thought, okay, sure you do, because keep Oregon weird, right? But it was just such a very resilient, colorful, long-lasting shirt that I've kept in just pristine condition for such a long time. It's lasted that long, folks. Got a tie-dye shirt, got a fire agate bracelet. We met a guy who blows glass there. He gave us a sticker. It was Samson Glass. He's on Facebook. Very talented. All the vendors were just exquisitely talented people, and I think they were making a lot of money from their craft, which is good because their prices were very reasonable. There were lots of food trucks there. Shaved Ice wasn't making any money because it was super cold. I felt bad for them. I think they had a couple people, or 3 or 4. I mean, not that many customers came to visit the poor Aloha Ice people. They had more than one, and I was wondering if either one of them were getting much business. Probably not. It only got lighter later in the day and a little bit warmer, but it was cold, and luckily I had my hoodie from Mothman, and there was a lady from West Virginia there, so who knew? She lived in Indiana, but it was, I mean, what's the likelihood of that? That's just uncanny to say. But like I said, if you ever have a chance to go to Hippie Fest, or if it's in your area, do it, because it's fun. It's just unhinged fun. And you will meet a lot of very interesting people. But suffice it to say, I had a great weekend. I didn't want to go back to work the next day, but I had a wonderful time, and I enjoyed myself. Amongst that, my updates are, like I said, photo shoot this Saturday, which I will be participating in as an assistant. That's a good one because it's paid. I honestly don't know what else to say about this week. Things are starting to slow down for us quite a bit. We'll be able to rearrange some stuff and hopefully get the studio up and running, because I found some really interesting trailers of games I want to play on my Switch. A lot of them are RPG types, since I'm a basic RPG type girl. But the metal detecting one, Truffle Pigs, I want to play that one most of all, because if any of you know me, you know I love the show The Detectorists, and it's almost like something directly off of The Detectorists, or the people sound like they were in that show, because they have similar accents, and who knows, they may have well been, or they could be people that just sound like the actors who were on The Detectorists. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, it's an unbelievable coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. But beyond that, I've been busy just writing, relaxing, and enjoying life, and being grateful for a lot of the things I have, because I've been noticing, and I don't know if this is just something happening to some people and not others, but I'm thankful for all that I have, and there are those who aren't. And I realize things are difficult for all of us, and I know the reasons why, and I'm not going to say them here because I don't want to get flamed, and I don't want to put myself in a category where I'm going to put bullseye on my back, because I don't want to go there. But you know, politically speaking, because politically speaking, I'm kind of an outlier. I don't know if I could say I'm moderately conservative, because I feel like I'm independent or kind of libertarian, sort of in that murky area that I don't know what to call myself. So I can't say I'm Republican or Democrat, because I don't think I'm either. But needless to say, despite the fact that things are difficult, and I know the reason why, because I have information on that kind of thing, but despite all that, despite the fact that a lot of people are really up in arms and very disgusted about how things are going, but beyond that, I'm thankful. I'm living my life. I am enjoying life, and life's good. I can't complain. And I'm extremely grateful to God for getting me this far, and with how everything's going. But hopefully you will see actual stuff from the studio, because I really do want to bring you content from the studio, and I know it will take a while. And as for That Which Remains, still waiting to hear about when I will be coming on set and walking around in the background for all of that. But he's still trying to get funding for it, and if you know anything about the cinema industry, it's not easy. So this could take some time. I don't know when he's going to start filming, but once he does, I will let you know. But beyond that, I don't have a computer currently. By this weekend, I'm hoping that my circuit brother gets me a MacBook so I can start writing again and getting back on my blogger and getting some SU out there, because I've been writing a massive multiverse Sonic fan fiction with my friend Angie, and I have been for years now, but it's just something that we've been building on. And then of course Retro the Gamer is another one, has been collaborating with me, but currently I can't collaborate with them due to the fact that I have no stinking PC. So it's just been kind of unbearable. Not really unbearable, but inconvenient. Inconvenient is the right word. And I've been writing everything out longhand, and actually it's not so bad. I don't mind writing out longhand, and I'll be happy to type everything out once I'm able to get a MacBook. So just be patient with me and pray patience on me, because it is taking a while. Yeah, and like I said, I don't have any real methodology to watch anything, because I don't have Kiss. Like I said, I don't have a laptop. I don't have Kiss Cartoon, so I haven't been able to watch anything recent, considering anything animated or anything anime. The closest thing I've been able to watch is ReZero, and I love ReZero. I absolutely adore ReZero, and I'm going to do a review of it once I'm done watching it, because I want to give it the time that it deserves. And I'm going to watch Jujutsu Kaisen after it, because I've been seeing a lot of it. I see Whole Wheat Pete cosplaying as a character from it. I'm like, I know you as Zenitsu, but I don't know you as that character. So I'm going to look into it, because I've been a fan of My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer is another one I absolutely adore. And that one looks like Demon Slayer, I just fell in love with because it was paranormal and took place in an era of Japan I had never seen actually put to the screen before, and it was just new and different, and I love it. It's just incredible. And Jujutsu Kaisen is one of those paranormal series that I think I'm gonna absolutely love this too, because I grew up with paranormal anime and it's right on my alley. I'm bound to love this. And then of course I need to see Spy Family, and then Fire Force, which is done by the same person who did Soul Eater, which of course you know I love Soul Eater. So that's another one I'm gonna absolutely love. That's all I have to say for now. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao,